Deep earth wisdom. What is it, and how do we awaken to it? How do we obtain it? And today I'm going to give you 3 really important principles about deep earth wisdom. We know that from the tiniest plants, and today I'm going to talk about mosses, and to animals, to birds, to the animals that live in the sea, to us, wisdom is divinely crafted into every cell and fiber of our being, and into every tiny piece of soil, into the trees, into the animals, into the oceans. And today I want to talk a little bit about what is wisdom and 3 ways that we can gather it into our lives and make it a part of who we are. So what is wisdom? Let's let wisdom speak for herself. Proverbs 8:22 through 31, wisdom says, I, wisdom, was with the Lord when he began his work, long before he made anything else. I was created in the very beginning, even before the world began. I was born before there were oceans or springs overflowing with water, before the hills were there, before the mountains were put in place. God had not made the earth or fields, not even the first dust of the earth. I was there when God put the skies in place, when he stretched the horizon over the oceans, when he made the clouds above and put the deep underground springs in place. I was there when he ordered the sea not to go beyond the borders he had set. I was there when he laid the earth's foundation. I was like a child by his side. I was delighted every day, enjoying his presence all the time, enjoying the whole world and delighted with all its people. So in the Bible, wisdom speaks for herself. Wisdom, like I said, is found in the tiniest plants, mosses. I've been fascinated with mosses for a very long time. I think they are so beautiful. These little tiny growing beautiful green things growing on mossy rocks and on trees and by waterfalls. And so I wanted to read a little bit from a book called Gathering Moss, A Natural and Cultural History of Mosses, just to give us a little bit of information about the wisdom that is found in mosses. And this book is by Robin Wall Kimmerer, and it's called Gathering Moss. And I'm going to read from pages 36 and 35 through 37. And this is what she says. It's so fascinating. The mosses begin their time of waiting. It may be only a matter of days before the dew returns, or it may be months. They earn their freedom by total surrender to the ways of rain. What art of waiting is practiced by the mosses, crisped and baking on the summer oak? They curl inward upon themselves as if suspended in daydreams. And if mosses dream, I suspect they dream of rain. Without water, a dry moss is incapable of growth. Lacking roots, mosses can't replenish their supply of water from the soil and survive only at the mercy of rainfall. Mosses are therefore most abundant in consistently moist places such as the spray zone of waterfalls and cliffs seeping with spring water. And then finally, listen to this. This is so interesting. Mosses have a covenant with change. Their destiny is linked to the vagaries of rain. They shrink and shrivel while carefully laying the groundwork of their own renewal. They give me faith. Me too. So wisdom is found in the tiniest. God has placed it. The creator of the universe has put this amazing wisdom of life, even in the tiniest mosses. It's found in birds and animals of the earth. All of the creatures of the earth have been crafted and created and designed with wisdom. They know when to migrate. They know when to go and gather food. They know how to craft a beautiful home or a nest. They know how to swim from one ocean to another area of the ocean. They know how to take care of their babies, and they know how to raise their children. Job 12:7-10 says, "But ask the animals, and they will teach you, or the birds in the sky, and they will tell you, or speak to the earth, and it will teach you, or let the fish in the sea inform you." So wisdom is found in the plants, in the animals, and it's found in us, humans. We humans have wisdom, but I think it often gets confused because we also have free will, and we're trying to seek wisdom. And so the Bible tells us, with all you have, with everything, seek wisdom, find wisdom. So how do we do that? How do we awaken that wisdom that God has placed within us? Proverbs 4:5-9 gives us 3 ways. And it says, get wisdom, get understanding. Don't forget or turn away from the words from my mouth. Don't abandon wisdom, and she will watch over you. Love her, and she will guard you. Wisdom is supreme, so get wisdom. And whatever else you get understanding. Cherish her, and she will exalt you. If you embrace her, she will honor you. She will place a garland of favor on your head. She will give you a crown of beauty. So 3 ways that we can awaken this divine wisdom that God has placed in our minds, in our hearts, in our whole beings. 1, love her. Says don't abandon her. Acknowledge her. Proverbs 9:10 says wisdom begins with respect for the Lord, and understanding begins with knowing the Holy One. Acknowledge that there is wisdom, that there is a plan, that there is a purpose. Acknowledge, love her. Then 2, cherish her. Seek wisdom first in everything you say and do. Cherish her. How do we do this? We look at the earth, we look at the birds, we look at the animals, we look at the Bible. That's exactly what the Bible says to do. We look at Jesus' life and see, how did he live? What was his life like? So we cherish that wisdom. We fall in love with that wisdom. And then 3, embrace her. Become one with her. Dance with her. Let wisdom lead you. And eventually, you will become indistinguishable from wisdom. For wisdom will become part of you, and you will become wisdom. Wisdom, before creation, she was, and within us. Love her, cherish her, embrace her. Though it cost all you have, get wisdom. Blessings.